Here we go. Hello, everybody, to this new Coffee and Crypto. We're going to be speaking today about Rakoon. This project on Radix. It's a fun project with good features, new features that were just released a couple of weeks ago. Trying to push to get an easy way for people to create their memes or any other type of projects. I would say we're gonna discuss. So I hope that anybody that is watching can find this helpful. So first of all, welcome Zaira, welcome Mauro. How are you? How are you today?
Thank you.
Thanks.
Everything is great.
Good. Thanks.
That's perfect. So first interview in a tree format, so that's nice. But it's always a challenge, right? Because we need to see who answers and that stuff. But yeah, thanks a lot. It was we had been trying to get this done for last 2 weeks, I think, or something like that. So finally, we're able to put together all the time zones in a nice place where we can all get together and have this discussion, this review. So thanks again, and tell me a little bit about you, Saida. First of all.
So I'm doing front end for the Rakoon.fun, and together with Mauro, we're doing marketing as well for the project.
Okay.
Yeah, I joined the Dexter on Radix community first last year, and then I saw that the guys are going to attend the hackathon in Barcelona, and I decided to join them. So this is how I joined the team.
So you start checking Radix, and then you went to Barcelona to the hackathon, and you met the team there, and you said, "Hey guys, can I help?" Is that yeah?
No. I first I met Thomas. We studied at the same boot camp,
Okay.
and I just saw them posting on the Slack channel of our boot camp about the Dextron Radix project. They were looking for front end developers, and I was looking for some opportunity where I can practice React, Redux. Like this was the tech stack that I was looking for. I responded, he responded back, and yeah, like I started working on that project, contributing to that project, and then through Thomas, I joined to Rakoon.fun.
Nice. That is a nice history. So, for how long you've been trying or developing stuff?
So I graduated from the bootcamp in January 2023.
Okay.
And since then, yeah, I'm developing mainly on the front end side. But I was doing like demo projects, and Dextron Radix was the first, I would say, serious project where I started contributing. It's a great experience.
Perfect. So do you tell all the people, hey, you need to participate in this type of boot camp so that you can start doing things that might change your life in the future?
Yeah, of course. I never regretted about it. It's a great experience. It was a short boot camp, I would say, in terms of the duration, but I learned a lot, and of course you can network with other people and find this wonderful project afterwards.
Perfect. Nice. Thanks, Aida, to give us that history. I think that's very insightful for a lot of people that is trying to know, okay, what can I do? I want to do something different with my life, or want to find my passion, or something, right? That you can work anywhere, or etc. So this is a very good history. How about you, Mauro? Tell me a little bit about you first.
Well, I'm a designer from Brazil, and I have been working with design for, I don't know, 14 years or something. I work as art director in an advertising agency here on Brazil. And I'm on crypto for many years. Like, I think I first met Bitcoin on 2016 or something.
Mm,
I have lost a lot of money. I have won a lot of money and lost again. I have so many experience on this, on losing money. Just kidding.
I
Uh,
know the
It's normal.
feeling.
and first I met Radix. I think it was like 2 years ago or something. Here in Brazil, Radix is very uh, not that popular, but Radix has a great Brazilian community, and I heard about it when a YouTuber mentioned it, and I started browsing the ecosystem, and I found Dexter, and I saw it was an open project, and I saw that I could contribute with design. I saw that there was something to do with design, so I started contributing, and it's I love it because I can contribute so easily. It's just there and start working,
Yeah, that's
and
yeah.
I have participated in some hackathons in the past, and I just love building things. I try to do some things with friends, but nothing worked out. So here I'm trying again, and it's a very special opportunity to be here building with them. They are great professionals, and I think this is
Yeah, for sure. You mentioned two things that are very important, I think, for anybody that is trying to push through this world, and I mean through crypto and through his own life. First is that you need to do things. So with my father, he always tried to do everything so perfect, so perfect, that he didn't make the next step to start something, and that lose a lot of I think that he lose a lot of opportunities in life. So I learned from that you need to, yeah, try to do everything perfect, but do it. Otherwise you're gonna get
just do
stuck.
it.
Yeah, and the other thing is, you said I try with some friends, I try here and try there, and I'm trying again. You need to be very hesitant to push, and push. Otherwise, you lose the first time, and that's it. And you mentioned you made a lot of money, you lose a lot of money, and I think that's something cyclical that happens to everybody here. I've been on the space for 7 years, and I'm still sometimes lose, sometimes win. So yeah, you need to keep pushing, learning, and doing stuff. So that's very nice. Thanks, Mauro, as well. So on Raccoon, it's a 4 people team, right?
Yes,
Yes.
Perfect.
it's me, Saida, Thomas, and Fred.
Okay. So when did it start, or how did everything, this new project, this new movement start?
We are all Dexter contributors, so we met. We all met on Dexter, and me and Thomas, we started talking since I started contributing to Dexter. We start talking, and we participated on a previous hackathon, uh, the first hackathon, the Radix hackathon, and we built an explorer, uh, chain explorer on this hackathon. But and we started talking, and we saw this hackathon, the Barcelona hackathon, and it happens to be on my vacation period. So I said I want to go to Spain and I want to try it. And this moment he was just talking to Saida, to Fred, and they just said, "Let's go, let's do it." So on Dexter, I had this idea of building a launchpad because I think it would be good for Dexter because it's a very small project yet, and there wasn't any launchpad on Radix. Now we have many, but there
There's three,
was
right now.
no. Yes, and all the same time.
Yeah.
But we we had this idea before, but when we met on hackathon, we before the hackathon we were brainstorming like what we should do, and we have many ideas that I wish we can do it someday. But this idea, we thought it was a good idea because there was no launchpad currently on Radix, and memes are very hype, so we can make it faster. We can try things, and that was the creation of the
Yeah. So,
idea. So we
so
started on the hackathon and improving.
and from there. And what moved you guys to fly to Spain for this hackathon? I mean, it's not like you are very close to Spain, and you met there, and this idea start there on that brainstorm idea. So, what moved you to fly that longer of a flight to go to a hackathon?
Yes, ten for from here in Brazil is 10-hour flight,
Yeah, and it's not a cheap
and
one either.
not cheap, really not. And I love building. I just love building, and I I think it's a great opportunity. It's a global community. It's not something local. It's not something small. Even Radix is small right now.
Mhm.
It's a global community, so it has a huge potential, and I want to be part of it.
Yeah, nice. How about you, Saida? Why did you fly all the way to Spain?
I took part in hackathons before, in Ethereum hackathons.
Okay.
The most famous, I think, is Ethereum Global. So I know what how usually things are happening on the hackathon, and I love that the dynamics, the project that people are building, the whole atmosphere. And yeah, I just saw that there is a hackathon on Radix. I saw the guys are joining. I was really inspired to join as well. And yeah, this is how I joined.
Nice, perfect. So perfect, very very good. So, what is for anybody that doesn't know how this type of projects works? What is the idea behind, or how does it work, or how does it make easier for anybody that wanna create a token versus just go create right from scratch?
Mhm. Um, I can tell Mauro, or you wanna?
Yes.
Yeah.
No. Go.
Yeah. So the launch process on Rakoon.fun is like this. Of course, you can choose the image, the description, the ticket for a project, as on other platforms, the social media platforms as well. But in addition, we have two more features. I would say unique features. The creator can buy the initial share of his coin. This is that other platforms doesn't have, as far as I know, because usually bots are first who buy your token, but on Rakoon.fun you can buy it yourself, of course, if you want. And the second feature is the graduation goal selection. So initially we had only one goal, but now we have 4 goals. So creators have options to choose from. Yeah, and we try to give all tools to our creators, everything that they want. First, we had only one goals, and people were saying that it's impossible to achieve 1 million XRD market cap on Radix in such a small community. Yeah, and that's why we decided to introduce new ones.
I think that there is not many, right, that has finished or complete yet. Is it called also graduation, or how do you
You
call it?
mean
The launch. I mean, to achieve that goal, the initial goal, and then go mainnet. Uh, so how many projects has done it with you guys?
graduated from Rakoon.fun, you mean?
Yeah.
At the moment, it's only one. It's a Corvex
Corvex.
project. Yeah, I believe you have interviewed George
Yeah.
before. Yeah. So, yeah, I just wanted to add that Corvex proved everyone that it's achievable. They managed to graduate just in 1 week after our launch. So it's pretty possible. We said it before, we can think it in this way, like 1 million XRD market cap, it's around $10,000. So you have around, you should have around 100 people that will invest in your token, $100. And we believe that it's not too much for a serious project, that it's achievable.
Yeah, and let's hope 1 million XRD is much more than 10,000 on the next months, right?
Yeah, we hope so.
So right now, anybody that, for instance, launch and has not graduated yet, can he apply or she apply to go to the other goals, or if it's already launched, they cannot choose?
No, unfortunately, they cannot change the goal. They can launch, of course, like anytime a new project, but yeah, if they chose 1 million market cap, then it's the one that they should proceed with.
Okay, and about that, what are the difference of going or choosing? I mean, what if I launch some new project on Raccoon? What would the benefit to choose the bigger goal, let's say the 1 milli, versus the other goals? Is there any difference at the end, or when he finally hit that goal and go mainnet?
This is something new that I believe other other projects haven't done before, and we don't have any statistics yet. I would say so. We should see how projects like what creators choose and what happens after that, because initially we thought that 1 million market cap is good for people to get more time to build their community, then graduate and then proceed with their project, because the main thing is community, right? So if they choose a smaller goal, this would also work, but in terms of which goal is better for what type of project, like this is something that we cannot tell at the moment. We should see how it works for different type of projects in order to understand.
Okay.
Yes,
I think.
at first we launched it with 1 million goal, and everyone say nah,
It's
it's really
super
high,
hard.
and we wanted to be a custom, like you can choose. We always all the tokens after this chose the first one, but I see this like the first one, the lowest one. It's good for memes, like you have just a meme and you post it,
Mhm.
and it's really fast. But I think the highest one could fit with more serious, with more structured projects. But uh, there is no difference for now, like some benefits for 1 million or benefits for higher.
Mm.
But we plan to do something to make it better to choose. You know.
Yeah, yeah, because I think at the end, I guess it benefits Radix community and everybody if everybody gets the 1 million, right? Because then there is more liquidity out there and there is more Radix moving all around. But I guess it would be good if there are if there is a way to make, okay, if you choose this, then you get these benefits versus if you choose the other one. So otherwise everybody's going to just choose the first one because it's easier and they want to go live. And I guess it's something similar to trying to put a business at next to your home or in your town, right? That you say, oh, I found $1 million idea, I'm going to put a tacos or whatever, food or anything out there, and I'm gonna make a lot of money. And then you uh, put
Yes.
everything in place and it doesn't work and people doesn't buy your thing or anything. So it's the same thing here, that you said, oh, I have this brilliant idea, it's gonna go to billions of dollars the market cap, but then you realize it's a tough market. I mean, people, it's
Yes.
hard.
Little.
So I think that's good that the goal is high, and as you mentioned, that give you time to really spend time creating the community, because at the end, community is everything. Without community, you you can have the best idea, the best meme, the best project, but without community, it worth nothing. So yeah, that's a good idea if you're planning to do something to make the 1 million goal more that people want to do that because it's going to
Attractive.
benefit them for something, right? So yeah, that's so what are the different goals right now?
So it's 250,000 XRD, 500,000, 750,000, and 1 million.
One, okay, very very good, straightforward, just
Yeah.
acquire acquire and acquire. Very good.
Yeah, and I forgot to mention, when you're talking graduates, you also get a reward for a graduation. So the higher the market cap, the bigger is your reward.
Okay, and you get rewarded with XRD or with your token?
With XRD, you can claim it in XRD.
Perfect. So you start your project, put everything in place, and you start going, or people start buying, and when you hit at the beginning, I guess the creator have a percentage of the coin, and then you can buy more if you want to have a bigger percentage. Is that correct? I would assume.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. And what did
Yes.
you feel when you launch and then or another project launch and this the same type of project? I mean, it's not a good feeling, right?
I mean, it's good to have competitors. It breeds innovation. Like, no, we're actually happy that we have competitors, because now we're like, we should innovate more
Mhm. Yeah.
to stand out. Yeah, and yeah, it's a good feeling, and we have quality competitors out there,
Oh yeah.
so it's okay.
I
There's
think
every like
the
the
mark
place for everyone here. Sorry.
No, so we can keep. I think the market potential is really, really high. So there is space for everyone. And we are starting now. So we are already trying to see which place it's ours. Like, where do we really fit and we will work well, you know?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, for sure. And it's super low. You could say we are since the since the lowest part of the Radix journey, right? We are very low. The community, it's there. The community is, well, most of the community is not going anywhere, even though that the Radix ecosystem is not performing well at this moment, and we for sure we need more and more people to join Radix and to get to know all the benefits that this network is bringing to all of us, and it's going to bring to most of the people. So at some point it's going to happen, and when that happens, as you mentioned, there's going to be room for everyone, right? So, and yeah, I think it's good to have as you said, competitors, because then you start thinking what can I do to make it better, and it's where the projects start going up and up and up in terms of uh, bringing new things to the table. So yeah, that's good, but sometimes as well you're like, man, why? So yeah,
No,
I get
we
it.
all should aim high. Like we shouldn't attract only people from the Radix community, right? We should
Mhm.
attract people from other community, other chains. So this is the main purpose of all meme coins in Radix, I think. So yeah, we're all working towards the same goal, I would say.
Yep, for sure. So what are the, let's say, how does Rakoon.fun ensure the launch, the fair launch for every project that is launching with you guys?
well, yeah, first it's a permissionless launchpad, like everyone can buy it for lower price. So we allow the community to projects to introduce themselves, to add their links, their social. And right now we have the locking. We have a locking, but it's for an airdrop with
Hmm.
for FOMO stakers. So the project owner, the token owner can buy his initial supply, and he can provide this supply to be airdropped when the project graduates. And we are planning others features to build trust around the projects, and we are going to build some things, something to build in this way.
Yeah. So the now that you mentioned that that participation with FOMO, saying hi to Jim out there if he's watching. So do you think, or have you seen any improvement on participation with that that people is engaged with sending some to FOMO? I've seen a couple of airdrops notice from on the FOMO webpage saying, hey, we have this once Raccoon once this project graduate on Raccoon, we're gonna have this airdrop. So have you seen any excitement with the people already there, or?
Yeah, I think it's create trust in the first place, and yeah, we see uh, more transactions. I think we saw more transactions after that, like people buying more tokens of that coin. Yeah, so We haven't had any airdrop yet, but we're sure it will happen soon.
Yeah, for sure, it's gonna happen, and everybody's gonna start pushing and pushing and pushing because I think the project from FOMO is a very good one, and once everything start going up, everybody's gonna wanna be a part of that, and having this collaboration with them, I think it helps the projects that are trying to launch on Raccoon, and also it helps Raccoon itself, right? Because it brings more attention and more awareness to people saying, oh, if I launch with Raccoon, then I can give some airdrop to FOMO and I can get known on his community. So it's a win-win situation, I think, at the end. And that's part of the journey, I guess, the association or the partnerships that the projects can start performing within Radix ecosystem. So to push everything, to push the ecosystem. Right now, it doesn't feel like we're performing because everything has been going down, but it's gonna switch. It's gonna change, and it's gonna be a fun day when that start to happen.
The market stuff, right?
Yeah, market is super tough, and it's I what I really like to do is TA, technical analysis. I would like to learn to make some programming on the script. I've been doing a series of videos with Andres Leon. He's a dev. We have four so far. We're going for the fifth one to teach how to start with scriptos for beginners, let's say. So I'm using that opportunity as well to start learning that. But in terms of technical analysis, you have two things. The first one is the just seeing the chart and start playing with it with indicators and all that stuff. But the other is the sentiment and everything behind a project. So right now, what I see is a lot of people is feeling super bad with how the chart is performing, and that's good. At the end, whenever you start seeing people leaving because they said that I had enough of this, I'm leaving, then it says, okay, we're close to the end, and then everything starts switching. So I've been sensing that for some people out there in Radix ecosystem. So at the end, that's good for for the people that stay here.
Then I think that in the bottom is the best place to build, because when you
Yeah.
build at the top and it when it goes down, it's very high fall.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
when you build at the bottom, the only way is up.
Yeah,
Right?
it's what they said, right? The builders build on a bear market for that reason, for that particular reason. Because then if you're building a launch at the top and then you have a bear market, it's super difficult to stand up and to revive. I would say. So yeah, that's super good. And I mean, overall, we are not on a bear market, but Radix is on a bear market, right? It's let's call it as it is. We hadn't be able to be out of the bear market, but that's good because you have more chances to acquire XRD and hold the tokens with a cheaper way. So, is there a Raccoon token as well?
No, we don't have any official token.
Okay.
Yeah, people were asking from the start if there is any official token. Because the first token we launched was a test token, and many people they thought that it's something official, although we indicated in the description that it's a test token. Yeah, so even now, like there is no official token, and if we can consider Dexter as our official platform token because we have agreement with Dexter on Radix community. Yeah, so Dexter is our token.
Good. Yeah, because I mean, if you have one, maybe that would be an incentive to go for 1 million, right? If you graduating 1 million, you get X amount of tokens for Raccoon or something like that. That would make people choose the 1 million versus other because they would benefit for that. And I don't know, something like that. I was just uh, thinking out of my mind right now that we're mentioning this, but it's good. So anybody, if you see a Raccoon token out there, is not official, because then there's a lot of
So
people that just create something is coming, like what happened on December with Aussie Swap, I think, image that looked like it was legit, and it drained a lot of or some wallets. So yeah, be aware that there's not a Raccoon token out there, because yeah, you never
Yeah.
know. I mean, the being on social media, I have clones all over in Instagram, in Twitter, in YouTube, everywhere, every place. There is someone saying that is you, and want to sell anything. So be aware, because that's super tough to for everybody that is
yes.
on this ecosystem, right? Um,
Yeah, exactly.
so how does Rakoon.fun handle the potential risk and challenge associated with launching new tokens for in terms of security and trust?
Mauro, you want to
Uh,
answer or
um,
me?
if you want to answer, it's okay.
No, no. Go
But
ahead.
I guess um, first is secure. First, memes are memes, so be careful. So most of them are just an image with a nice name. So be careful, right? But we are planning and introducing policies against hateful and inappropriate content, and we we are trying to make it work, to really work. Like if you do this, your image or your image you're gonna be blurred or you'll be removed from the platform, and you the the tokens can be locked with the airdrop tool, and we are trying to make it better, right? And I don't know, this uh, we're trying to make policies to make it better, right?
Yeah, because I think it's hard, right? There is or what type of filters you can do to avoid that from happening, that people that just wanna play with the guys and with the rest of the community just doing these pumps and dumps. I think if you launch on Raccoon, it's a less light opportunity for people to do these pump and dumps in terms of the when you're speaking about the devs, right? Because they are not the owner of the liquidity. So that's a good point. That what happened with the liquidity? So when the token is launched, you add a liquidity, and what happened with that ownership? Is it like born or something, or how does it work?
Sorry, I think
Mm,
that
So when you when a token, let's say Corvax, they graduated, and a portion of the tokens versus a portion of the XRD that was recorded go to the liquidity, right? So there's a liquidity pool now for X amount of XRD versus X amount of Corvax. So who is the owner of that liquidity?
the owner is the component.
Okay, the component, and the component goes to the guy that launched the token, or it goes somewhere else.
If uh, if we can exchange the decks, for example. If for example, the Corvax goes to OxySwap, and OxySwap will update their pools, so we can take it from to the component, because it's the component that holds everything, and uh, push it again on OxySwap. So everything is component that
Nice.
works. You know?
Okay, but so you are the I mean Raccoon is the owner of the component in this case.
Yes.
Okay, so that give some security to the people, that the person that launched the token is not going to be able to remove the liquidity. That's the point that I'm trying to make, versus launching a token otherwise without Raccoon. So you are the owner and you just can remove the liquidity out there, and nothing happens, right?
No, you can't remove. You as owner, you can't remove the liquidity.
Okay.
Only if you buy everything and remove it. But it's really expensive to do this.
Yeah, if you buy, I mean, what is the percent of the let's say with the 1 million XRD that got to get graduated in this case, what percentage go to the liquidity? Is like a 10%, 20%?
I think it's 30%, right? Say I don't remember the number exactly, but I think it's 30% of this of the total supply
Okay,
goes
that's good.
to liquidity.
That's a good number, 30%. So very nice. And yeah, if the guy that is trying to launch the token, he bought the other 70%, then yes, he can still play and do all those things, but it's gonna be expensive. And what for, right? Just gonna hit himself at the end. So those are the good parts, or the good things of launching, because you give more safety or security to the people out there, that you're still can do bad stuff, but it's less likely, I would say. So why else should any person would prefer to go with Raccoon versus any other platform out there?
Uh, One more feature I would add, it's our AMA sessions. We try to support our creators with the AMA sessions. So community members can address questions to the coin creator. Then we choose, but this are only for the top performing coins. We call it coin spotlight. So yeah, the community addresses 5 questions. We then, I mean, the coin creator then answer these questions, and it helps the coin creator to show that their project is legit, to tell more about the project, about the future plans. And we did it once, like for the first time with Red Bull project, and we got a positive feedback.
Nice. So very good. I think the best thing that is going to happen to Raccoon is when more and more projects start getting there, right, getting launched, so that you're going to have a lot of success histories, and everyone is going to want to be part of it, because then you use your community as well as a megaphone to make everybody know about that project. I think that's the portion also that is that someone would like to participate with you guys, versus doing just by himself, just launching a token out there all alone. Uh, as well with the other things that we already mentioned, that you can bring more trust to people, and also of course be make your community aware of, hey, this project, as you mentioned, he's this is the owner, this is legit, etc. But I guess that there are a lot of tokens that are launching and they just don't want to show their face or set who's the owner, um, and that's also right. It's okay, right? I guess. Or do you have like a policy of the anybody that is launching need to docs?
No, no, it's just for those coin creators that want to participate. Like it's not
Okay.
mandatory, it's just some like chance for coin creators to tell more about their projects, I would say.
Yeah.
It's not mandatory to dox themselves. It's just if they want to, they can
Yeah.
dox.
I mean, it's good, but yeah, a lot of people doesn't like to docs for any reason. Sometimes I would say not because they want to scam people or anything, just because maybe they are shy or they want to protect themselves or anything in case the project goes to billions and trillions. So that I guess that's one of the cases, not doxing. Uh, and in some other occasions I think yeah, because they want to do some bad behaviors at the end. But there's not much we can do with that. uh, at some point when we are like Solana or some other networks with so many coins launching on in one day, in 1 minute, uh, it's inevitable. I think that things like that will happen, and it's the final user need to really be putting attention where to put the money, because it's super easy, as you mentioned at the beginning, Mauro, to lose money here on in crypto. Perfect. So you two guys are working more on the front end, as you mentioned, and also like speaking about the project. What about the other two guys there, the devs behind the the not the front end but the back end?
Fred
Um,
is our crypto dev. Yeah, and Thomas is doing both front and back end.
Okay.
I'm
So how?
designer, and Saida is front end, and this is it.
Okay. So how hard is it to create a project like this in Radix?
The first version was created in just 2 or 3 days
Yes,
during the
it's
hackathon.
very fast.
Yeah,
uh,
due to
I
our
think
skilled.
Fred, it's the. Sorry, you can say.
Yeah. I was telling the same thing, that our team is very skilled. So yeah, they managed to push it in just 3 days,
Wow.
Yes,
guys.
Fred
But
is
then
our crypto dev, so he can say properly how easy it is to deploy on Radix. But to build a project is really hard to maintain it, right? It
mm,
keep running, but
yeah, you need to put a lot of time and effort, I think, for any project
yes,
to work, because it's not just the the programming, is all everything around. So uh, building the community, giving trust to people, and just being there day to day is not easy. You could like to be doing some other stuff or just having fun with the friends or family, but we're get stuck here to keep building and building and building. So yeah, it is not easy, and it's the same thing with anything that we do in life, right? There is nothing simple and easy that can give you this like not just the wellness, but also to bring you uh, happiness to your life, because I think whenever you start seeing that you're helping other projects to get the attention on Radix, and just you're helping the Radix ecosystem itself, it should bring you some happiness to your life as well, not just money, because at the end everybody is trying to make money, so is not bad to say that, but also not just that, just you're building something that can help a lot of people, a lot of projects out there. So that should give you as well something more than just money at the end, right? Not right now. Not right now, but later.
No, but I think all of us at this point, we all enjoy working on this project. We all do it as a side job. Like we all have full-time jobs and we're doing as a side project, and still we enjoy working on it, like developing new features. Mauro constantly building new designs for every feature. We're like then building it, and it's really fun. And we have a nice team, and I think all of us like will enjoy doing it.
Yeah, but I guess that you have in mind as well the potential, right? Right now it's a side job, but at some point it can become your main job. We know that, right?
We will
If
see.
Radix deliver, and if a lot of the community grows 100x, then you're gonna have to be here or be on the project full time, and that would I guess I don't know, maybe you like better this side job versus your regular job, or maybe not, but I would think if you're doing this as a side job is because you like it, so it would be something that
Yeah, absolutely.
everybody would like to have this full time in crypto, in Radix, or doing what you like. So that's the dream, and we'll be there.
Yes, building
Yeah,
is
for sure.
fun. It's really fun.
Yeah, yeah. Tell me about it. I like to build as well. So yeah, that's nice. So guys, anything else that you would like to add to here? Any comment? Any advice? Anything that we're missing that you would like to mention before we finish?
Uh, Probably the new feature. Mauro can tell about it because he was
Yes,
working on this feature.
we are in this week we launched referral system. We want to to introduce gamification elements like and this is the first one. This is the MVP of this feature, and it's simple. You refer people and you gain points that you can exchange into Dexter tokens.
Okay.
And this is our this just MVP. We want to introduce other gaming elements, but we are now not just the gamification feature, but we have other features that we are cooking.
Nice.
Next week we have a really nice feature, and it's being tested. I can't really say right now what it is, but it's really cool. It's really cool. And we are planning other features like our own locking system and uh, portfolio management, and we want to improve charts and always keep improving the app and bring in new things to bring people to Radix.
Perfect. That's the goal. Bring people to Radix. You're right. You're correct. How would you say that? Anything else?
Uh, yeah, I will just add that we will be really happy if more people will try out our platform. We want everyone in the system and out, in the ecosystem and out of the ecosystem to try out our platform, to tell their opinions, and just to have fun on the app. Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah. So let me show very quickly the screen. Here we go. Okay, so that anybody can see the Rakoon.fun site. Is that easy? Rakoon.fun. I mean, no, there's no way around to miss it. Here you can launch a token. That simple. You connect your Radix wallet. You launch a token, and these are the tokens that right now are pushing to get there. Hey, there is a Raccoon token.
Yes.
4%.
Not official.
Not from Raccoon, but someone
Not
just trying
correct.
to use the image. So yeah, here you can load more, and it's simple. It's simple and easy just to visit, try it out, check it out, and if you have any comments, any advice or anything, just go to the social networks. Is down there, the Telegram, uh, X, on this GitHub, and you just get in touch with the team and tell them, hey guys, why don't you add this? Why don't you change this? And of course, not because you say this is gonna happen, but everything is gonna be reviewed for the team. So simple. It's what we're always try to look right. Oh,
Yeah, yeah,
yep.
absolutely.
Okay, I think I froze myself on the video and Mauro as well. So if there is nothing else, Mauro, I would like to thank you. Thank you very much for being here, for giving us this space to get to know Raccoon for the community. And better times are coming, believe me. So thanks,
Yeah,
Saida.
we'll hope so. Thank you very much.
Bye bye.
Thank you and bye.